Hi, friends. Day 84 of A Path of Purpose. And let's talk about honesty and vulnerability. So, earlier this last week, I talked about the issue of pretending and how we want to use pretending to cover up who we are, right? And try to be somebody we're not. And since we started the accountability group for women on Saturday mornings, a piece of that is the opposite of pretending and covering up, and that is being honest and vulnerable. And that's what's so great about encouragement groups, whether you call it accountability, motivational group, encouragement group, whatever you call it, right? But the other side of pretending is being vulnerable and honest. So this last week, during our accountability time, I'm sure I mentioned it on Saturday, but you know, there was a new level of honesty and being vulnerable with one another that is so healthy, because then we can truly, when we expose who we truly are, where we're vulnerable, then we can rejoice with each other in the wins, because we know what a struggle it is. And vulnerability is a big deal because we're fearful, right? We're fearful of rejection, the same reason we cover up, right? We pretend and cover up because of fear, and we don't want to be vulnerable because of fear. And it's just a vicious cycle, right? But I can tell you, when you step out and you're honest and you're vulnerable in relationships, right? It doesn't matter if it's a coworker, a friend, a spouse, people, just the church family. It just doesn't matter, in your extended family and your close family. But the more vulnerable we are, sorry guys, I'll stop moving around. The more vulnerable we are and the more honest we are, the more we are establishing a safe place for people to come in, ask questions, to not reject and judge each other, because we're being honest. But it's when we're pretending, then we set up these expectations that you should know better than that. You should be able to overcome that, and we become very critical of our relationships. So the sun is really reflecting today. It's good. Happy welcome sun, right? Welcome sun. I should have put the little shades on. Yeah, put the shades up. Anyway, it's just something I was thinking about today, is vulnerability can be really hard, and just opening a conversation with somebody about wanting to be honest it can be threatening, especially with someone maybe you don't know very well. And so, but at the same time, you're just not vulnerable with anybody, right? You're not vulnerable with the guy on the street or someone you just meet, because we just don't want to spew out our story. We don't want to spew it out on somebody that might take that information and use it to manipulate and control, and to give poor poor information, or give you poor advice, right? You don't want them giving you poor advice, because they don't know you. And just because you told them one thing does not give them the freedom to make judgments or tell you what to do. So anyway, I was thinking about honesty and vulnerability, and for you ladies who still want to be a part of our accountability group, just message me, and we will I will send you a Zoom link for Saturday mornings at 8:30. And just all you need to do is just pick one area you want encouragement and accountability or motivation in, right? We're not there to judge each other. We're just there to uphold each other and encourage one another in our goals. So, join us Saturday morning if you're a lady and you want to be a part of the group. Okay, so do your best. Being honest and vulnerable. It takes baby steps, though, often, because sometimes in relationships we have been vulnerable and we have been honest and our heart's been stepped on. So be wise in building those relationships and being vulnerable. Okay. Have a great rest of the day, and we will be talking tomorrow. Bye.